up, y'all? Welcome back to Ebron 365. As you can tell by the title below, today I got an interview for you, but I don't even really want to call it an interview because it's more of a conversation. I just sat down and chopped it up with my big cousin, and we had a conversation, and I got his perspective on a couple of things. But yeah, hope you like the video. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Ebron 365. Let's get it. What's up, everybody? What's going on? I'm Brandon Ebron. Welcome back to Ebron 365. As you can see, got a special guest with me. My cousin, my big cuz, Shawan. He really laid it out.
Yeah,
Yeah, he really laid it out for us. I'm glad he took time out his busy schedule to do this with me. And we just gonna lock in and have a conversation. Lock in and have a
that's what it is.
conversation. So how was your 2020?
Man, for me, really, I look at 2020 as a blessing, yo, because you know what I'm saying, it stripped away a lot of the non-essentials. You know what I mean? It made you focus on what was really real and what really needed to be done going forward. You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciated 2020 at the end of the day.
Exactly, man. It woke a lot of people up. Woke a lot of people up. It definitely woke me up, especially in the beginning of the year when Kobe had passed, and that just put everything even more into perspective. As in, life is not promised, and tomorrow is not promised. So whatever you want to do, just go ahead and do it now. No hesitating, no waiting, no stop putting it off, and just get it done and get started. So yeah, 2020 woke a lot of people up. Woke a lot of people up. But going forward, what what you got going on this year? You got any
Man, this
any
year
any plans?
I just wanna. What's that?
I say you got any plans for this year?
Man, I just really, cause I don't have any concrete plans, which I know is an issue. You know what I'm saying? They say for you to get what you want from the universe, you have to have a definite. You know what I'm saying? So I want to get a definite plan in place, but right now I'm just trying to build off of the momentum that I gained in 2020. You know what I'm saying? Just the growth. You know what I'm saying? And getting things into place just for the future, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay, so being the oldest of a 10 grandchildren, like how did that who made that difference to you? Who did you look up to? Who was that person for you that that put that leader mindset in you?
See, and that's a funny thing because I often had this conversation with our other cousin. You know what I'm saying about how I didn't really have the the role model in my face per se. So I had the opportunity to pick and choose my role models. You know what I'm saying? And luckily I pick and chose well. You know what I'm saying? I always look to my personal who I pattern myself after personally is I used to look to guys like Tupac, uh, Malcolm was always one of my favorites from a kid. As I got older, I started getting into Marcus Garvey and the likes of such. You know what I'm saying? But those guys help is who I pattern myself after the greats. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really have a right there in my face role model, so those are the guys I look to.
Okay, those are great role models, man. Especially that Malcolm X. I was just watching that one night in Miami movie last night. It was a little different from what I expected, but I mean it was alright. It was alright.
I thought that was a great movie. You know what I'm
Are
saying? I thought
you
that was a great movie myself. Yeah, I caught it maybe a week or so ago.
okay? Okay. Yeah, I guess I expected something different. Something I I didn't receive a message from it. Me personally, but
Yeah,
I thought it would be something different. But you know, like I said, you was the oldest of 10 grandchildren, and being young and looking up to you. So pretty much everything you did, was I was wowed by, and I'm pretty sure a couple of our other cousins was too. So from the way you dress to your sports teams, especially the music. So, did you know that you had an influence on us as a big cousin or slash big brother, and how did that make you feel?
Uh, I guess I can say I did. Yeah, matter of fact, I'm gonna say yeah, I knew because we were always right there. You know that we was always right there. You know what I'm saying? And I could see, you know what I'm saying, a slight, you know what I'm saying, slight imitate forms of the imitation. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I always knew that my cousins and sisters and brothers looked up to me and all of that. I could say that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I could say I always moved in a certain way. I didn't want to lead y'all into the stupidities that was the street. You know what I'm saying? And say I got that from big cousin, whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That ain't a good feeling to go to sleep with.
Right, right. And I know you changed your eating habits. I know you're on another spiritual road. So tell me a little bit about that. Like what does health mean to you, and what kind of diet plan? What is your diet?
Right now I'm pretty much plant based. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to call myself a vegan or a vegetarian because I venture out from time to time. You know what I'm saying? But majority of my diet is plant based. You know what I'm saying? Fresh fruits, vegetables. You know how it goes. But what does health mean to me, man? Health means everything to me because without health, you know what I mean, it ain't nothing else left. You know what I mean? If the body and the mind ain't healthy, it ain't gonna take you far at all. You know what I'm saying? This is the number one vehicle. This is the vehicle you born with and the one you're gonna die with. You know what I'm saying? You can't put this one in the shop. You know what I mean? No kind of upgrades and you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? You got to do that on your own. And
Yeah,
I always look at it as like in health, you should be proactive instead of reactive. You know what I'm saying? Start taking care of yourself before the doctor tell you got to. You know what I'm saying? Because oftentimes when the doctor tell you, it's already too late.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, yeah. And going back to the music thing, man. You introduced me to a lot. You really put me on to a different side of music because my mom, she kept us in church, so a lot of times we didn't hear rap music back at home, but coming over to Aunt Ann house and another thing, I know I didn't get you on a documentary, but I know I couldn't let it go on without giving you a shout out up there. But when y'all was saying I was Sunrise Hills, going in that room and just you had all the cassettes right there, all the hottest music back in the '90s, man, and on that boombox, and I was introduced to a lot. You put me on, man.
Yeah, shout out to Sunrise Hills, yo. Hey, because that went both ways, you know what I mean? Because it was a lot of times like you and Nick, you know what I'm saying? Like I'd be stuck on one artist, and you know what I'm saying? Y'all be like, no, check such and such out. You know what I mean? Like for example, like I had no idea Lil Wayne was coming. You was the one that put me on to the first Carter.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
okay.
Remember, I ain't even want to get that jump back when I got it. Like, boy, cousin put me on to some fire. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean that was some minutes ago. I think you the one that plugged me in the Dipset. I think I was still in G Unit mode. You know what I'm saying? You like, nah, the Dipset was where it's at. I caught the Dipset wave, and it was over for the unit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, you put me on to a lot, man. But getting into sports, would you? I know you're a Giants fan, so how you think their future looking?
Uh, really, like seeing a lot of teams scrambling with their quarterback right now. I think they have a good quarterback in place with Daniel Jones. I think Saquon Barkley gonna be, you know what I'm saying, what he gonna be. I like the way we looking for the future. This year I was very disappointed. I ain't gonna try to hide that one bit. I was very disappointed. I thought we were gonna have. I mean, I ain't expect this season. I would have took. I'd have been, you know what I'm saying, okay with 8-8. You know what I'm saying, like. But this season was, oh man, it was to start off the way we did. Like once we did catch a little momentum, I won't even interested no more. Yo, I was like, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But I think they're gonna be all right in the future though. Who you got in the bowl, man? Who you got?
I think I'm gonna roll with Tampa.
You rolling
I'm
with
gonna
you
roll.
rolling with Tampa Bay, man, and the old
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, yeah. It's
Okay, okay.
hard to bet against Brady, man. Hard to get bet against Brady.
I feel you. I feel you. The NBA trades, James Harden in New Jersey. You think that's gonna work out?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't. I don't really see it working out for real, for real. I really don't. I know that Kyrie just got back, and I think we're looking at it early. I think they number 5 or number 6 in the East.
Yeah,
I know
somewhere
Philly.
around there.
Yeah, I know Philly number 1. I do know that. But I know they're trying to get their chemistry together. As far as the Nets, but I don't know about Harden, man. I don't think he's a good fit. That was judging before I even seen them play. But we'll see
It
what
ain't
happens,
like it fit on paper to me neither.
huh?
I said it ain't seem like it fit on paper to me neither. I mean, it's only one rock and everybody want it. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
gotta work that out.
Yeah, the first time Harden and KD played together, Harden was coming off the bench. He wasn't the player that he was, when he went to Houston. He went to
Yeah,
Houston and became a monster. And demanded the ball. You know, team based around him. It basically was James Harden team, and he had some stars with him. He couldn't get it done. So I definitely don't see it working in Brooklyn, but we'll see. We'll see what happens though.
yeah, yeah. That's why they play the games.
Yeah, who you like in NBA?
I don't really have an NBA team, yo.
Okay,
I just like I love I love the game more than anything. You know what I'm saying?
right. I know.
Ever since Bubble Chuck left Philly, yo, I've been a free agent. You know what I mean? I like when Golden State went on their little run though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, I remember you used to like the Hornets back in the day.
Yeah, that was way back in the day. The starter days back then. That was way back.
Yeah, the start.
That was that was before even Penny came in the league. Cause I remember Penny was my guy for a minute.
Right,
You know,
I
so you
remember
remember
that.
that
Yeah,
guy?
I remember.
Came Chuck, and after Chuck, it's just been I've been all over the place, yo. I just respect the game now, yo.
Yeah. Oh, you ain't a Westbrook fan?
Who, Russell Westbrook?
Yeah.
I like the fire that he played with, yo. I think he gotta control it a little bit though. I like to see it a little bit more under control. But I love the fire in him. You know what I'm saying? He keep that fire.
Yeah.
And he gonna bring it to you every night. He gonna
Very
bring it to
nice.
you every single night. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he definitely not gonna cheat you. You
Nah.
you gonna definitely get your money's
Yeah,
worth.
you gonna get the price. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get the it's gonna be worth the price of admission when he give it up. You already know that.
Yeah.
Kyrie. I respect Kyrie like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of them in that vein, yo. They coming for your neck every night. I think Jimmy Butler, one of them guys. It's a
Oh
lot of
yeah.
guys,
Yeah.
man. I think Steph got it in him. You know what I mean?
He do. He do. I like Jimmy Butler too. He tough. He real tough. And I was saying, last year, I don't think that Philly should have got rid of Jimmy Butler because in the playoffs the year before that, when Embiid was off, Jimmy Butler was giving it to us. I'm a Raptors fan, so Jimmy Butler was giving it to us. He was
That was the
giving
year
it to us.
y'all won the ring. That was the year y'all won the ring right off the bounce.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
off the Kawhi bounce.
Yeah, but they paid Ben Simmons and they traded off Jimmy Butler, and you know what happened. They ended up in the NBA Finals with the Lakers last year, and
Yeah.
they got two games out of it. So
Yeah.
it's
I don't know what's up. I don't know what's up with that Simmons cat, yo. He got what it take, but like I was telling somebody the other day, like you can tell when players respect their craft, and like you see them come back the next season, they got maybe a little something added to their game that they ain't have last year. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you know what I'm saying, my outside game was challenged this year. I come back, I ain't a full blown 3-point shooter, but I got a respectable 15 footer this year. When I see dudes ain't even putting that work in it, you know what I'm saying? It do something to me, man. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And you right there on the stage and you got all the tools, man. Go ahead and put that work in, man. You know what I'm saying? LeBron ain't
exactly,
stayed on his top for long for nothing, man. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. Yeah, continuing to elevate his game,
Yeah.
and that's what it takes. And see, you know, I, I didn't want definitely didn't want James Harden to go to Philly. I think we talked about it too. Um, I think they should have got rid of Embiid and just built the team around Simmons. I don't really like Embiid, man. I don't trust him.
Real man.
He not consistent. He's not
Yeah, he
consistent.
take my one knock on his game is he take entirely for me entirely too many 3-pointers. You know what I'm saying? That would be my one knock on his game. Because if I think if he wanted to, from 18 feet in, he could be the most unstoppable player in the league. Him and Anthony Davis. would be
Okay.
neck and neck. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
But
A
he
few
like that three ball though.
a few years ago, D Cuz was in that conversation. But
Yeah.
after them injuries, he's not the same player. I only think he had the same passion.
But cuz on that note, I think what's the name got something to watch, man. Houston, I think they got something to watch, man. With John Wall Cousins, and they got one more player too. Who is it they got? They got one more guy.
Oladipo. Oladipo.
Yeah, him. Yeah, I think they got something to watch, man. I think in a series, I think they're gonna be very tough, man, if they can stay healthy.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they got a bunch of guys that spend time on the IR, yo.
Yeah, I ain't even caught a Houston game yet. I've been trying to catch one so I can see, their chemistry and how they work out and everything, but I ain't seen a game yet though.
Yeah, I ain't really caught them either, just highlights.
Yeah, just highlights. Highlights, man. You think the Lakers gonna repeat this year?
Yeah, I don't think there's nobody out there that can stop LeBron if he really wanted you, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't a big LeBron guy, but I recognize greatness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I did catch some of that Philly Lakers game last night too, and what's his name, Tobias Harris, he hit the game winner. They go up
Yeah,
one. They go up one over the Lakers. I did watch some of that. But
yeah.
who you got in the Super Bowl?
Well, like,
You rolling with the Chiefs, ain't you?
nah, nah, nah,
Neither one would
nah.
be a bad pick.
Yeah, I don't know. For real, really, I ain't even thought about it, cuz for real. Like matchup wise, like they what's the name? See, I'm gonna say Kansas City got so many weapons, but what's the name got weapons out the yang too. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? So
yeah,
I don't know what it's gonna come down to. You know what I mean? I really have no idea what it's gonna come to. Let me just get a good game, man. Let me get a good game that I can enjoy. I can sit back and enjoy.
yeah. It's either gonna be a shootout or it's gonna be a low scoring game. And speaking of low scoring games, man, Kansas City, they surprised me last week because I had the Bills. I had picked the Bills to win. Kansas City surprised me with the defense.
I wanted the Bills to win just for my guys, man. Shout out my man Rowe, my man Danny, my man who else Bills fans? I think my man Rich Green might be all the Bills fans, man. Shout out them guys, man. I wanted them to win just for them guys, you know what I mean? I know that they've been holding on forever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they irritate like the Cowboys fans. No shout outs to them. No shout outs to them guys, man. They jive irritating, yo.
But yeah. Neither one of those picks would be a bad pick though. Like I said, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. You can't bet against Brady, but Kansas City, they've been number one in offense all season long. But Tampa Bay is right up there too. Like you said, they haven't said anything about Antonio Brown yet, if he's gonna be available. But I do give Tampa Bay defense the edge over Kansas City.
Okay.
Their defense is fierce with your man JPP.
Yeah, coming off the edge.
Yeah, and Sue, Dominican Sue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JPP had a big future in NY, man, before he blew his hand off, yo. We was gonna sign him to the long term, yo. Boy, he was out there fucking around, man. But shout out to that guy, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. That's a wrap, man. That's pretty much all I got. Like I said, I want to thank you for taking the day out of your schedule to join me on this call, man. I really really appreciate it. I definitely want to give you your flowers while you're still here. Everything that you did, everything all the lessons, everything that we seen growing up. I appreciate all that, man. Thanks for joining me.
Man, I appreciate you, man. Shout out Ebron 365, man. Everything you doing, man. Shout out the Typical Twins. Shout out to hold on, let me get it. What's the name, wife?
Oh,
Good.
Nefertiti Accessories.
Yeah, that. Shout out to that, man. Shout out to everything going on, man.
Yeah, appreciate that, man.